Salt. It's something we use every day, without a second thought. But what if I told you that not all salts are created equal and that the choice you make might impact your health, your meals, and even your wallet? Himalayan pink salt and Celtic sea salt have exploded in popularity, claiming to be healthier, tastier, and worth every extra penny. But is it all marketing hype, or are you genuinely missing out by sticking to regular table salt? Here's the twist. While these premium salts promise everything from better mineral balance to enhanced well-being, science doesn't always back up those claims. Yet, their aesthetic appeal and exotic origins are hard to resist. Are you paying for quality, or just buying into a beautiful story? And let's not forget the elephant in the room. Do these salts truly bring longevity and a healthier lifestyle to the table? Or could a sprinkle of regular salt do the same job? Get ready to dive into the nitty-gritty. We're unpacking the truth about price versus quality, breaking down whether these salts deserve a place in your pantry or just a spot in your Instagram feed. Stay tuned, because by the end of this, you'll have all the answers you need to make a choice that's as informed as it is delicious. Himalayan salt, with its pinkish hue, comes from ancient seabeds in the Himalayan region. It's celebrated for its trace minerals like magnesium and potassium, which give it that distinct color and purported health benefits. On the other hand, Celtic sea salt, harvested from the coastal marshes of France, boasts a moist texture and a subtle gray tone, packed with similar trace minerals. But here's the kicker. These salts don't just look exotic. They carry centuries of tradition, making each pinch feel like a step into history. When comparing the two, Himalayan salt stands out for its rugged crystals and earthy flavor, making it a popular choice for finishing dishes. Celtic sea salt, however, is often praised for its slightly briny taste and ability to dissolve effortlessly. It's perfect for soups, stews, or even homemade bread. The origins of these salts aren't just trivia. They directly influence their composition and how they interact with your meals. Picking between them starts with understanding what your kitchen truly needs. Now, here's a thought. Could the unique sourcing and composition of these salts justify their price tag? Or are we paying for the romance of their origins rather than their actual utility? This opens the door to a deeper question: are the health claims tied to these salts more hype than fact? Let's dive into that next. Himalayan and Celtic sea salts often steal the spotlight with their bold health claims, but how much of it is fact versus fancy? Advocates for Himalayan salt tout its rich mineral content, claiming it can balance pH levels, improve hydration, and even detoxify the body. Meanwhile, Celtic sea salt enthusiasts argue that its moist, unprocessed nature makes it superior for retaining essential minerals that aid digestion and support overall well-being. But here's the twist: standard table salt is also fortified with iodine, an essential nutrient these premium salts often lack. Take hydration, for example. Fans of Himalayan salt swear by Soul Water, a concoction of salt and water said to boost energy and detoxify. Celtic sea salt, on the other hand, has been linked to improved digestion and mineral absorption due to its natural composition. Yet, scientific backing for these claims often falls short. So, should you sprinkle these salts liberally, or treat them as an occasional indulgence? It's a balance of what works for your body and lifestyle. The question becomes, are these health claims worth the premium price? Or could you achieve similar benefits with a balanced, healthy diet? Before jumping to conclusions, let's consider their impact in the kitchen, because sometimes taste and experience are just as important as the science behind them. In the kitchen, not all salts are created equal, and both Himalayan and Celtic sea salts bring unique qualities to the table. Himalayan salts, coarse crystals and mild, earthy flavor make it a standout choice for finishing dishes like grilled vegetables or steak. Its dramatic pink hue also makes for an eye-catching addition to your spice rack, or even as a salt block for cooking and serving. Celtic sea salt, with its damp texture and oceanic taste, excels in enhancing soups, stews, and homemade broths, blending seamlessly with liquids to create a depth of flavor. For bakers, Celtic sea salt's fine dissolvability can be a game-changer in doughs and batters, ensuring even seasoning without overpowering sweetness. Meanwhile, Himalayan salt's bold texture lends itself well to savory crusts, or as a coarse garnish atop chocolate desserts. The difference in texture and taste means these salts aren't just seasonings. They're tools for crafting a specific culinary experience. Think of them as the difference between a watercolor painting and an oil masterpiece, has its purpose. But here's a spicy question. Is the boost in flavor these salts offer worth their price tag, especially when compared to regular table salt? Or is it more about the prestige of saying, this dish was made with Himalayan pink salt? Let's explore the financial side of this debate in the next segment. When it comes to premium salts, like Himalayan and Celtic sea salt, the price tag can feel as steep as the mountains or as vast as the ocean they come from. Himalayan salt often costs several times more than regular table salt, partly due to the labor-intensive mining process and its exotic appeal. Similarly, Celtic sea salt, harvested by hand and sun-dried, comes with a price that reflects its artisanal roots. But does the higher cost genuinely translate to a better product, or is it just savvy marketing, playing on the desire for healthier and natural choices? Consider this. Regular table salt undergoes heavy processing to remove impurities, but it's also fortified with iodine, a key nutrient many Americans lack. Himalayan and Celtic salts, while less processed, may not offer enough of their touted minerals in the small amounts you actually consume daily. So, are you paying for those trace minerals, or for the story behind them? For comparison, a $10 bag of Celtic sea salt might last months in a home kitchen, while its health benefits might remain intangible. The real challenge lies in weighing the value of authenticity against practicality. Are these salts a true investment in well-being, or just a sprinkle of indulgence on your plate? Let's take a closer look at how sustainable these choices are for everyday use in the next section. Incorporating Himalayan or Celtic sea salt into your daily routine might seem like a luxury, but is it a habit you can realistically maintain? For everyday cooking, premium salts can feel like an extravagant choice, especially if you're seasoning large batches of food, while a pinch here and there might not break the bank. Relying solely on these salts could quickly add up, especially when compared to the affordability of iodized table salt or even kosher salt. For practical usage, many find a balance by reserving these premium salts for specific dishes. Himalayan salt shines as a finishing touch on fresh salads or roasted veggies, where its texture and mild flavor can truly stand out. Celtic sea salt, with its moisture and mineral-rich profile, pairs beautifully in brines, or as a key ingredient in fermented foods. By strategically using them, you not only stretch their value, but also elevate your meals without overindulging. So, should these premium salts dominate your pantry, or remain a specialty item? That decision hinges on your priorities, taste, health claims, or budget. And while they add an undeniable flair, the question lingers: are there more economical ways to enhance your meals without compromising on healthy choices and longevity? Let's explore that as we wrap up this journey. Now that you've uncovered the truths behind Himalayan and Celtic sea salts, the real question is, what will you do with this knowledge? Will you continue to see salt as just another seasoning, or will you start to appreciate its impact on your health, well-being, and even longevity? Small, informed choices in the kitchen can ripple out to big changes in your life. So, what's your next step? Will you save premium salts for special dishes, or are they worth a permanent spot in your pantry? Take a moment to think about how these insights could transform your daily habits. Are you ready to elevate your meals with a touch of something special? Or maybe you've realized that balance and practicality hold more value than any price tag. Whatever your decision, one thing's for sure: you now hold the power to make choices that align with your goals for a healthier, more fulfilling lifestyle. If you've enjoyed this dive into the salty details, don't stop here. Hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications, so you never miss another chance to elevate your well-being. Let's continue this journey toward a healthier, tastier, and more mindful life together.